And then as far as my family or my kids getting involved, I just had my first two graduate high school. I have twins. They're my oldest, a boy and a girl. So they're 18 years old. One's going off to college. One is going to the military. And so, if they, I don't ever want to force them. But I also think that they need to get out and have their own experiences in the real world and understand what we have here. Because when you grow up in the grape growing and winemaking world, you truly don't understand how special it is until you've experienced something else. And so giving them that latitude to go out and find that experience and then try to understand what it is they do best. Like I'd say my son, Wesley, who's 18, he's an extremely smart kid. And so I could see him working more in the finance side of the business. I don't know if he really, he's never really gotten into agriculture. I've got other kids that do enjoy being outside and being in agriculture. So maybe there's different facets, but having them express their interest and learn about their strongest skill set, and then being able to apply that to our business. So that I think that there are elements like that. My daughter, who's 18, she's going into the military, and she'll be working. Her job in the military will be logistics and supply chain. And, maybe that's a skill set she comes back with and wants to utilize. She's a very creative mind. So she may be wanting to work in, grape growing, winemaking. It could be in supply chain and logistics. Could be in marketing, packaging, and that sort of thing. So I want them to kind of find their skill set and then apply themselves to it. And then the one thing I've always tried to teach my kids, the most important thing, I think, is work ethic. You can do anything if you have good work ethic. And if you're, it could be you go into a trade. You can excel in that trade as long as you show up and do your job and get better every time you do it. And so I'm hoping that that's been instilled in them and that they're able to apply themselves to whatever and really push to be successful in whatever they do. And if they want to come back into the family business, I would absolutely accept them with open arms and have them work in different parts of the business and see what they enjoy. I'd say that my career path was, we were a much smaller company at the time, and I started in vineyards, and then I started making wine, and then I had to go out and tell the story of the wine, so I got into marketing kind of through that, and then it turned into overall business management. But being able to understand every aspect of the industry through each one of those sections of what I had to learn to do what I do, I think that's a great way to do it. And if I can allow the kids to get into that in that same way, and if they wanted to start a brand and it made sense, then I would I'd support them in that. But they've got to work, they've got to be dedicated, no handouts, and so that's just kind of my philosophy. I'll give them an opportunity, and where they take that opportunity is really up to them.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.